I hope this works. I'm gonna be real pissed if this doesn't work. So hello, welcome to another sketchbook video. I got a new tripod, so I'm hoping that this setup works. I had to move a bunch of stuff on my desk. Hopefully this is okay, but I wanted to mention from the last time I had my sketchbook on screen. Oopsies. I didn't have this elastic, and I realized what I love about smaller sketchbooks is the elastic that like holds it together so it doesn't fall apart. So I just added that in, some like contact cement and a piece of paper to keep it down. It's been holding up really well, but I figured now that this is the new sketchbook, I figure we could have a nice chill session, just relax, get a drink, get a snack, come draw with me, come have fun. So, yeah, I've already started drawing. I wanted to just get something down. I always get a little upset, not upset, but like nervous about the first page of a sketchbook. So, something really quick, just getting a bunch of stuff down. Ideas for later. Again, just something to draw. I'm playing with the highlighters. I think are like off screen, off to the side, but this, what I wanted to work on today. I already did the sketch just because, look, if I'm going to color on screen recording, I'm going to save myself the embarrassment for the sketch. I'm too nervous. But I've been trying to, if I can get these out of here, use more of these markers in my sketchbook because that's literally what this sketchbook is for. It's for paint, for washes of ink, for washes of watercolor. So I'm trying to use more of what I have instead of buying more. But I'm also just trying to get comfortable just doing whatever. So today's subject is the lovely Selma. She is an OC of mine. I want to show the color swatches. And I have off screen her ref sheet so I can look at that. Compare and contrast. So how do I go about this? I'm not actually quite sure. But I'm trying not to I say as I'm about to do like a fully finished piece. I'm trying not to do fully finished pieces in my sketchbook because I want this to be a safe space. But I also feel like this is a good activity in sort of line confidence and sort of just having fun. So again, I'm gonna, look, can I like put this here? I'm leaning it against my tripod. I got a new one, I think I mentioned. I really like it so far. I just don't have quite the desk space for recording my sketchbook, so that's been kind of the hard part. But it's got a little ring light on it, which actually is great. And apparently it has like a face tracking thingamabob if I so desire, but like, I might use that later on, but we'll see. Okay, so we're having a chill time. It's calm. Everything is calm. So what do you guys want to talk about? I was thinking a lot about, as I'm making this video, I hope it comes out well, by the way, just in terms of editing. But that's actually kind of what I wanted to talk about. It's like editing and such. I feel like I want my videos not to necessarily perform better, but like to edit them a bit better, make them a little higher quality for you guys. This says that this is this color, but it doesn't look this color. These are the crappy brush tip dual tone markers. I like them a lot. I just wish there was a little more color variety. You can have that. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out if content creation is what I want more than a hobby. I want to like be more serious about it. Not super sure. I've been watching a lot of art YouTubers. Watch how they do stuff, watch how they're editing their videos, how they have it set up. I'm never gonna hear the squeaking. Squeak. I don't know, it's been really cathartic to watch because I can sort of just vibe with them. Usually do draw alongside them, or just watch. So I'm like invested in the techniques that they're doing, or what they're talking about, just having a good time, as is content, you know. But I'm like, do I want to do that with my YouTube channel? I have one. Should I use that? Should I be doing that? Should I be doing what they're doing? But I what I'm realizing is that like everyone does stuff differently. I don't know if I want to fill a niche or just do what I want to do, because I'm not doing this for like a job per se, but I could, I guess, if I really wanted to, like pursue content creation as like a full-time career. But I do really like, you know, just doing like commission art, freelance art for folks. I don't know if I would ever want to give that up for content creation. Although, could I not have multiple jobs? Stress myself out even further? I say, but you know, freelance is not, well, I was gonna say it's not stressful, but it can be. Also, the more I'm using this color, the more I'm like, this is not the right color. It's too fleshy. But it looked so pink. Let me see, where does her boa stop? I don't know if you can tell, but she's got like a beautiful feather boa. Or not a feather boa, more like a fuzzy boa. Okay, hold on. Let me pause. This is not the right color. Colors aren't very like flexible. Keep this off to the side so I know when I was using. Let me find something where she has a very, oh, I'm sure I will have an image somewhere, maybe here. But she has a very like purpley pink tone. This is more like red pink tone. Trying to see. Yeah, okay. That looks better. Sometimes these colors, because obviously you can see how streaky this is, but it helps sometimes because it means I can layer them and they'll just kind of blend a little bit together. This looks more like her skin tone. But yeah, if you see my videos are maybe edited a little differently, or cross your fingers a little better, I'm not asking for like a thumbs up or anything. Be nice. It's just like, hey, this looks cool. I really like the freedom that, you know, this hobby can allow, because again, it's not a job. I'm not getting paid for any of my content yet. But you know, like I have the freedom to do as I so choose. If I want to make a video about one thing, I can do that and then pivot to something else. Like it doesn't have to be concrete. Do I want with like shading? Maybe I can use it as shading in blush. This is also the color blush. The thing about these two is that like I could, if I wanted, get a little thing of water and a paintbrush and actually like blend these out, or use my finger maybe, but like I also want to push myself to do something more blocky. I think I focus a lot on rendering rather than like where the shading should go. That makes sense. Also, I hope you're drawing. If you are drawing along with me, can you tell me? Can you show me what you're drawing? I'm having so much fun already. Oh my god, please show me. This is fun. I crave recently some like friends to draw with in person. I want to go to a little cafe, go on a coffee date with my homies, and like draw together. Oh my god, this is actually so cute. I'm like excited all of a sudden. Yeah, fun. Yeah, I want some homies to like cheer on and draw with and be like, oh my god, that looks so cool. But also like maybe we can trade some art supplies and maybe we can just like have fun. I want to have fun. I want to have fun, damn it. You know, I had a couple other topics I wanted to talk about. I don't remember what they were. I lost it. It's gone. Her skin is still so red. It needs to be pink. How do I make it more pink? Wait, hold on. What number is it? Oh, this is blue. I'm putting you back. I'm not gonna use this again, I don't think. Let me try. Cameo pink, light pink. Please, one more word. The caps, which one was this one? Are a little misleading sometimes. Okay. Might be able to work. Again, I'm trying to just use what art supplies I have. them work for me rather than like against me. If I don't really like them, oh well, I want to use them until I don't have them anymore. You know, waste not, want not. Unless they're just like abhorrent and I can't use them whatsoever, then like, okay, maybe we can pivot to something else. But yeah, like, I don't know, I feel like it's not quite the same color. But it's also, because it's acrylic, it goes on a little lighter. I don't know if you can really tell a difference as I put this down and then dries to something a bit darker. But yeah, you know, I guess. Oh, you know what? Now that the other color is dry, I kind of like it looks still a little dark. I think it will be beneficial for what I want. But also, like, why not just play around with color? Why not get a little funky with it? I guess I could talk about Selma. You'd think I would have like a list of topics to talk about as I do this, but like, whatever. So, Selma is my OC. Her name is Selma. I used to have her last name. I think it's Tilvane. Tilvana? I can't remember. It's been a long time. She is a succubus. She is a songstress. She is a tavern owner. She's kind of a working. You just gotta figure it out. She knows what she wants. She's doing it. But anyway, I think that's what. Not. Hold on. I forgot this bit here. I'm just gonna shade that in. Do I want to go darker? You know, oh, let's pick a different color. She is. I was gonna say she's a womanizer, but no. She likes ladies. Where she definitely attracts many a folk to her. She is quite lovely. Candy pink. That's gonna be darker. But I really have been inspired to just draw like my OCs more. I could talk about them more. I actually just did a raffle on Blue Sky where the winner, I got to design them like a little demon that could fit into my world. Fun, and I really like the community aspect of it. But she is kind of huge inspiration to me. She's so like bombastically. She's just lovely in that way. I love her. She makes me also. She gets to like wear all the fun outfits. I mean, she's really fun to explore. Cabaret, burlesque. Like she hosts shows at her own tavern. She's like a safe haven for other women. She's just a great lady. I don't know. She's a lady to love. Everyone can love a lady like her, but I think she has a hard time like genuinely loving people. Like romantic love. Like she's got like a whole bunch of lovers, and then she's got her one man that she does love. Circumstances kind of forbade that, but it's fine. Fine. We don't have to talk about it. Let's see. Her hair color. I'm gonna do her next, I think. I think that's the vibe. Her hair is very like maroon plum-ish. I don't have that. I think the closest we can get is purple. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to like plan ahead a little bit of what I want to use to go darker and lighter. I have to also be careful. She's got a white streak in her hair. And I'm trying to think if I want to do that foist or just kind of be a little precarious about it. I might also have to make her horns the same color because there's no red. It's, like I said, deep red. Bread. Let's see. I'm also like, you know, I know that the colors aren't going to be perfect. Accepting that that's okay. As long as I'm having fun. Are you having fun? Oh, girl. I hope you can hear me. I'm gonna be saying that like the entire time. This is like uncharted waters right now, you know? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a content creator. I'm just a little guy. This is her white streak. This is the gap in the white streak. This is the streak. Got like a couple. Going for it. So if I stop talking, it's because I'm going for it. Oh, girl. Locked in. As the kids say. Now that I'm through Thoidy, like, I have no idea what the kids are saying. I like suddenly fell out of the loop. I don't know what's what no more. I don't know where I am. I don't know what's going on. You know, I thought about doing another piece on this one after I'm done with this one, but doing this, I think this might be a great just proof of concept video and just kind of call it there. Again, also because I don't want to sketch on screen. I'm scared. But maybe that means I should do it, you know? Oh, you know what? I might use this color for like for eyelashes. Ooh. The one really does bother me with this, that there's no red. There is, it's called red, but it's very like pinky orange red. It's not like red. And that's like the only other actual red. There's the only other red is, it's called Indian red, and it's very clay colored. So it's not quite what I want. I'm gonna like, ooh. Get freaky with it. I feel like I have to sneeze. Uh-oh. Hold on. Order. Are you the person that when you have like a tray of markers like this, you have to put it back the way you had it? Like I have the swatch sheet that has all the numbers and the colors and everything, and this, what guides this, and if this is out of order, I feel like I would have a tantrum. Is that me? Am I the only one who thinks that way? We'll talk more about her. This is gonna be so scatterbrained, like the thought process behind this whole thing. It's fine. Don't. She does have a man that she loves. His name is Thane. He's a big, beautiful Viking man. Can't like, I'm afraid to get into the view of the camera, but I can't see her eyelashes. I'm going so careful. But they're both like old souls and they love each other and they love slow dancing, but because she's a succubus, you know, she's gotta like do her business. But also her curse, like in hell, is that she is not allowed to marry, she cannot be a mom, she can't be called mom, because that was like her big want in life before she had her untimely demise. So, oops. Oh well. I say that as if that's like fine, but like I think they can still have. They can't ever like culminate it with marriage, which I think they would both ultimately want. I wonder if I might have to layer this a couple times, but get this tweak, and then I can do that, and then let me get the white. This on top a little bit, especially for this. Oops. Oh well. If I make a mistake, I just have to roll with it. I was thinking of if I made a mistake, I could get a sticky note and plop it on top, but I think for this, with this medium, I think it's much more willing and easy to just go with it in whatever way I can. Either like just pretend it's not there, or to just like, let me see if I can fuss it a little bit, make something out of it. I think that might be the way to go. Because then if I put a sticky note over, I have to redo other parts or like cut out a really tiny little piece. And that sounds like a lot of work I don't want to do. So I think that's dry. What is the color I'm looking for? for. And like I said earlier, I have to kind of just do big blocky stuff. I can't really blend. But the nice thing about layering a lighter color on the dark color is that it kind of like fades out a little bit, and so I can layer it up until it's the like brightness that I want. Look at me talking like I know what I'm doing. Speaking of talking like I know what I'm doing, I might be doing a panel at CyberFest. Spoiler alert, I don't actually know if this video will be out by that time. I think it might be. This is my video plan for June. I'll get into content creation again. We're talking about it, but I was gonna do a panel talking about art and like how to draw robots and stuff. And I've been laying awake at night like, who am I to talk about this stuff? Like, I don't know, do I really have the qualifications? Like, sure, I've done freelance for 5 years, I think, at this point. Crazy to think about, by the way. I've had my stuff like printed out, and it's out in the wild. That's crazy to think about. Man, this looks cute. But like, I don't know, does that really qualify me for anything? The answer, I don't know, I guess could be persuaded as yes, right? I'm sure the people who want me to do the panel would say yeah. But like, also, if I could get a chance to help people, shouldn't I? I like helping people. I like helping people learn. I'm trying to think about how, I think I goofed up this curl. This should be like, I don't know, maybe I didn't. So that might be a thing. I'm also planning to make a video about CyberFest because I love CyberFest. Hi CyberFest! If you're watching, maybe you're not, but I can't wait. I'm so excited. It's always a really fun one-day convention. They're doing a community night, and I'm really excited to just vibe with some people and hopefully find a bunch of other artists that I can draw with. Having that kind of community aspect really resonates with me. Oh my god, this looks so nice. Oh, they're tasty. And it's not even the right colors, and I'm still happy. Isn't that great? But yeah, if you like Transformers, I'll see you at CyberFest. You should go to CyberFest. It's in Kent, Washington. Oh yeah, I gotta do her lunch. That'll work. Man, I had something to say about content creation. I don't remember what it was. Isn't that funny? That's sad. Oh, I do remember. I'm just kind of like really trying to smudge it real slowly, but I just don't think this is the smudging kind of tool, and that's okay. Can I like put a little bit on her nose? What I wanted to say about content creation, I remembered, is that like, what do I want to do with my channel? Do I want to keep going with just kind of like random nonsense? Just kind of do what I want to do and have fun with it? I think the answer is yes, but like, do I want to try and put in the effort of having more than one video out a month? Maybe not. It's been a little tough to like be able to do more than that, especially because, again, like, content creation is not my full-time job. Freelance is my job, and that does take up a lot of my time. Not that that's a bad thing, but I do want to at least put in the effort of higher quality videos. I don't think that that's such a terrible ask. And I'm sure that you guys would appreciate that. And also, it's learning a new skill, which, you know, usually is beneficial for more people. Let me see. She has a scar on her chest from when she was a human. And let's see, I think I want this color. I really wanted that to be in her demon design. I wonder if I could actually go over this. Have that like pink really soften a little bit. So she got that score. Actually, wait, let me take this really fast. Because when she was a human, that's cute. Don't like that as much. That's fine. Looks like she's got a little bit of a booger on her nose. When she was a human, she was a prostitute and still a singer. She would have people backstage and sing and dance and do a bunch of stuff for them. But there was a man who was like, can I buy you? Can I take you home, girly pop? Can you be solely mine? And she was like, no, I kind of like what I do. I don't think I want to belong to anyone. And he was like, the fuck? So, as men do, took her out of the picture by stealing her heart. Dramatic, I know. But don't worry, she got her revenge. Yo, good thing I checked the recording. I think what happened is my markers clipped the spacebar and it stopped my recording. So I think I lost only a few minutes of footage or audio, I'm not sure. Regardless, so fortunately kills her and takes her heart because he felt like his heart was absolutely stolen by the moment that he laid eyes on her. But she gets her revenge by killing him. So it all works out. Sort of, I guess. I mean, she does die. But she gets to do more of what she loves, I guess, in hell, so that's not terrible. She also gets to be like a safe haven for other women and succubi who feel like, you know, they just need a place to crash and be safe. But there's a pair of twins named Blaze and Trinity that are also succubi, and they really don't ever want to be apart. So they work there as waitress and bartender there. They're, like, of course, very, very grateful to Selma for taking them in, but also Selma's like, I love you guys. You are my children that I cannot have. So even though she can't be a mom, like, she gets called mom, and she's kind of like a proverbial mom. She's the mom friend, the mom figure. She just like can't actually have her own. But that's sort of her like loophole for it. Like, it won't ever fill the void in her heart of like being able to actually have a biological child of her own. But like, everyone is her kid, sort of. She's about 40 years old. I still am unsure of what time period she had died in, aka how old she would be in like demon years. I think I missed a tiny bit of her shoulder over here. But that's like not super important, I think, in the grand scheme of things. If I ever want to give her like an age, I would. I can later on, but like, I don't know. I'm not super focused on the like history part of it, at least not for now. I do want to at some point like get some holidays down in hell, figure out that sort of stuff. But like, it's been kind of the hard part about making a world and building it out. I'm like, I don't know what like holidays would look like, what history could look like, because unfortunately history is like my worst subject, so I have a harder time visualizing and doing that bit of it. But you know, you guys think of any holidays you can make it real? I don't know. Thought about doing like a Q&A about hell, of like, you ask me questions and it'll help spur me to think of an answer and help, therefore, like, build out the world. of the underworld, hell, whatever. But then also, like, your answer or your question is helping build the world, so you get to sort of be a part of it in that regard. Will this look dumb? I don't know. Do I like that? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. And that's me. That is okay. That's why we have other colors to play with. But also, as I talk about, you know, Selma and her life, I hope it encourages you to make an OC. We could talk about them together. Maybe they'll interact. Maybe they can kiss. I don't know. Be pretty fun. Me just like selfishly putting my wants out there in the world. Let me see if I can like... I don't like that I can still see some of the lines underneath. I know some people like that, but I don't know. For me, to be solid. Go back over it a little more. Also, let me see. Oh, this is great. This is handling the markers very well. Just like I wanted. But this is like exciting because I want to put like stickers and I want to glue stuff in here and I want to just kind of get really nasty with it in a good way. But as long as the paper can actually handle it, then I'm gonna try and go as ham as I possibly can. I want to go ham. It's 2026. I want to go ham. Speaking of, we're almost halfway through the year already. Can you believe that? I certainly can't. I'm lifting up the paper a little bit because I just it's such a small little area and I can't see so good. Okay. That'll do. Actually, can I take this to like now? Thing is, I want to do her horns, but this was, hopefully you can see, this was the color I used for her hair. Basically the same color. Her horns are like shade redder and a little lighter. And just based on this alone, that's kind of it. God, I could change her entirely. Also, I have a thought. I want to see about mixing colors. I want to take the grape purple that I used, but then there's a color, where is it? Indian red. This is the only other red other than red. So maybe if I layer these together, I can get something else closer to what I want. Let's try, shall we? Speaking of trying, have you guys been like trying any new skills? Any like new art supplies? I'm trying to, like I had said earlier, not like consume more than I need to in terms of like art supplies, despite me wanting to inhale every art supply ever. Yeah, I can live vicariously. Tried something new. Do you want to try other artwork like these? Like I want the ART XX or ARTTX. The Artix markers, acrylic markers, because they have a bit of a wider color range. Also really wanted to try gouache, but like I have a bunch of like, watercolor and acrylic, so I figure maybe I work through those a little bit first, then we can start that. But I think I would have a lot of fun with it. Wait, this is the red. This is the only red. I'll have to do her pupils, but I think what I want to do is I have this. It is the, I think it's a Pentel. It doesn't have the name, but truth be told, oh, it does say Pentel right there, very tiny. You can probably find this or something similar in most craft stores or like a Michael's, but there, I'm gonna open it. Like this beautiful brush, like actual little brush with a bunch of ink in it. I would love to like take this and really carefully like outline some stuff, maybe like crisp, not everything, just a couple things. And then maybe go in with like a white gel pen on top. Kiss me. A little sparkly. I think that's nice. Maybe not quite the suggestion of eyeshadow that I had hoped for, but it definitely works. Actually, I like this other color. It's very vibrant, but also I'm gonna laugh when I'm on camera. I just like looked up. Like, uh-oh. I think I'm fine. Oh, we'll see. You just see like a sensor bar come in. Oh, it's fine. See, now that I've been like doing this for a little bit, I feel like I'm getting a little bolder. Just go for it. Could go wrong. Like, won't be able to do much in terms of highlighting and shading with the red. Nothing that really goes well. Even the Indian red is like a little lighter than that red, even though it looks darker. I want to give her some beautiful lips. I think I want to make the corset red. Usually she has like a dark plum lipstick that matches her hair. But that's the fun part about OCs, is that like you can just kind of do whatever you want with them. I really love, I made that a little too big. That's okay. I love to dress up my characters and like put them in different outfits to like explore fashion, but also just like, what would they like to do, you know? I think let's go. I'm stalling a little bit with these hands. They're really nice. Don't want to mess them up, but we have to finish this at some point. This video can't just go on forever, unless. I want to like pivot. Hold on. Just put my microphone. Also, if you see my microphone in this video, no you don't. I'm trying to think of other videos that I want to do. Like I said, I've only been doing about a video a month. I'm trying to think of like ideas I can do. And I'm trying not to like stress about it too much because, again, it's not like it's my full-time job or anything. But in some capacity, I do enjoy it. I think there's also like some confidence that I can build in myself and my art by like putting it out there. You know? What am I gonna shake with? Like, just fill this in and just realize I was talking about like, hey, I have a hard time. Oops, sorry. I have a hard time shading this because there's no color that works really well. Pray to God. This is a corset, so I realistically should have like. I guess it depends on if it's front lacing or back lacing, but well, I guess even if it's back lace, there's still like the like hooks in the front, no? Is there anything you guys would want to see? I do enjoy doing speed paints, but like, I don't know, do you guys get bored? Do you want to see something different? Let me know in the comments below. To that effect, though, I'm not trying to like garner engagement, I guess. I don't know. Like, if I end up going viral and then, oh my god, I really should be a YouTuber, then so be it. That's what I'll do. But like, I just want to be a silly little guy on the internet, making videos, maybe selfishly for me, And at the end of the day, does it really have to be anything more? I don't think so. Insert someone being like, actually. Ooh. Ooh. Now, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Soften the color. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Hey, wait a minute. I think I can also, like... Yeah. I say as I don't describe what I'm doing. And that's nice. I'm no YouTuber. I'm just doing my stuff. Let's see. We're coming to the end a little bit. These clips. And I'm nervous, so I think I am just gonna do like black. Like this off. It's called lime. That I think will work really well. Gotta be a little careful about that. There we go. Now this definitely will cover the pencil marks. So I hope that I can do these fingers right. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that sound, but like the... Hold on, maybe I can... I love that sound. That like streaky marker sound. That's bullshit. Talking about this with a friend, but when you see like found footage stuff and you hear like the crunch of the hands on a camera, I love that sound. I don't know if that's nostalgia or if my brain is like that means it's authentic, so I like it more. I don't know. But I like it. Oh. And now we're back. Easy peasy. I love this one. Oh. Okay. My ring light just died. I had to fix it. The moment it turned off, I was like, oh shit. Like, that does make a difference. Which is good. I feel like recording the last sketchbook video, I was like, I'm editing it now. It's still not done. But I was like, oh. Man, I can't see what I'm looking at. Only I had some more light, because we live in a shoebox. Should I add her thumb? She would be like, hold on. No, I feel like it would be over here. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. It's fine. I am gonna do something fun though. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna... Wait, hold on. Let me dip into there a little bit. Bleep, bleep. Going on the other page. I'm going rogue. That's silly though. I think I'm confined to a single page. But that's what I mean with a sketchbook is like, why can't I do that? Why can't I just go ham? For the longest time, I only thought you would draw on this page. This was the backside of this page, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would draw here, turn the page, draw here. This was not acceptable to draw on. Why? I think, truthfully, probably just because I was doing only pencil. And if you've had a sketchbook for like a couple years, you know that the graphite in a pencil will eventually smudge. And if it's drawing here but nothing here, it just sort of transfers onto this page and it's not super bad. But if you drew on both sides, it's just this. You know, it's all smeared together. And then it was like, okay, well now I just lost both of these drawings instead of like half of one, because now I don't know what either of them were. But there are tricks to get around that if you still really like want to draw on both sides of the page, which you should. You're paying good money for paper. You should use it. Speaking of, do you guys have any like tips and tricks for art like that? Like, for instance, I mean, I don't think drawing on both sides of a piece of paper is a hack or anything, but I think I heard you can use hairspray to help seal in graphite. Wild if true. I would kind of assume that it would work. Would you use dry shampoo? But like, do you have hacks like that, or like money saving tips for art? I feel like that would be really cool to kind of get into. I think what I want to do, I was gonna use gray to like outline the limbs and do the shine. I think I'm not going to. I think I'm gonna do this a different way and do more purple. I'm trying to think of hacks that I have. I think one thing that maybe this is for me personally, because I like to bind my own notebooks, as you can see. This was not originally this paper. It's not originally this size. This is like trimmed down a little bit, but like I think it was trimmed down only a smidge. I think a little bit here, because I got a bigger sketchbook, cut it down, and then obviously I don't have to have all the paper from that because it's folded in half, etc., etc., put into a sketchbook. So I feel like you could buy a big sketchbook and make a couple smaller sketchbooks out of it, and it would last you longer and therefore stretch out your dollar bill. Thoughts? I wish more artists would like find their own sketchbooks. I think it's so fun. But then you get to like seriously customize it. And then add more stickers. You know what I'm realizing? How like weird that hand is. I wonder. Good. Instead of trying to erase that little bit here, just fix this a bit. Okay. Done. I like that better. See? Going with the punches. Then I can do a highlight on this too. Then, sorry, I'm going to be covering a lot of this. I know a lot of artists are like, you should work from, if you're right-handed, from your left to your right, and the way you're not doing this over like the the side of your drawing the entire time. I never learned that. Oops. But also these markers, once they're dry, they really don't smudge too much. I'm assuming if they got wet, then they would, but that's, you know, we're not getting into that. I think I do want some white, but I think I might save that for the gel pen. Now, I'm debating if I want to add some kind of background. I have purple, I have pink, I have red, yellow. I don't really want to do a green or a blue. That's like too much. You know what I could do? Actually, I have a thought. I have a gray, and if she's got the cigarette, I could do really fast. Actually, let me add like the nub cigarette like that, and then like it's lit, so it's lit in this. And I'll add a little green. I'm sorry, orange. I could take the gray and have them behind her. I think that would be fun. I want this one. There's two gray. I know they look the same, but one is like a little bit more neutral, and this one's a slight bit cooler. And I want something a little bit more on the neutral side. Yeah, now we're like really freeballing it. This was not planned. Oh god. Oh my god. So it's fine. It's okay. Big deal. One's watching. It's fine, I say. I'm recording this. Awkward silence. How you doing? let me do that. I did mention, like, if any of you learned new skills or anything. I learned how to crochet recently. Been, like, really digging the granny skills, quote unquote, but I made a whole sweater vest for myself. Crocheted that whole thing, and it was honestly really cathartic. I've been trying to find activities and hobbies to do that don't necessarily involve a screen. Obviously, art can be one of them, and I'm trying to utilize that more. Because despite me being a primarily digital artist, it's really nice to like sit down like this and draw on a sketchbook. I don't think I want to go too far down. I think I'll stop it there, and then I can. Then, because actually I'll keep this out. I wanted to grab there was a very grayish purple with like a little bit of this to it. Then if I want, I can take this and go back over. Wait, no, this is the wrong one. Oops. Thin this up a little bit. I think I haven't used these, or this color at least, in a while, so I feel like some of the paint in it is not mixed. And there's no like rollerball in here. Like if I shake this, there's nothing to mix it, so I think that it just kind of settles sometimes. So now I think this is totally colored. I think I want to do see, this is what I'm really talking about, like mixing your media. I did a painting a while back that like is just paper and paint and it was so fun. I don't know, just get weird with it. World is on fire. Go nuts. Why not? Another thing about this too is that, like, actually, I don't think you can see this. I can't really shade any of this. I can't render. I can't blend. I think I've made it work to my advantage. Well, if I really wanted to get crazy, I could highlight under her brow. Ooh, I like that. The thing with Selma in particular is that because she's like very fashionable and wears makeup, I can experiment with how that looks in terms of rendering, but also like just kind of get a feel for what fashion might be drawn. Very like high fashion, not very casual. So now I have to decide, do I actually want to use any of this? I kind of like how this looks. I think I want to just do a little something here. I think I do want to take, this is black, these gloves. So there's like an extra of different. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at it now. Maybe just on this black, but it's not settling super well. And as I was going about it, I was, I don't think I want it. I think I'm good. I might wait for this bit to dry and then go back over with. Oh, I'm a little afraid. I can't tell if it's shiny or not. I'm shocked. I thought I was gonna. Isn't it funny how that works out? That's just art, man. This makes this a little darker. I love art. Can you tell? Okay. She looks very old vintage pinup, which like pinup posters were very like soft, like rendering and shading and a bunch of gorgeousness. I think she looks so lovely. What do you think? Again, kind of wish I didn't see the pencil marks underneath, but like, c'est la vie. I might have to impose. It's okay. What do you think? I lied, I'm not done. That's the other thing with art, I feel. I could noodle on forever. Just keep going and going, but like, where's the fun in that? Gonna help tech with stay down. I'm kind of cathartic to just like go, you know. I have no undo button. I just I have to commit. Definitely help you when you're doing digital to just stop fussing about the small stuff, you know. But there she is. She's so outdoors. She's so pretty. I love her. I hope you all lovely day, night, or evening, wherever you are. Thank you so much for me having a good time with me. I hope you drew something. If you want, post it on Twitter, Instagram, Sky, whatever. Tag me in it at Heximus. It's usually, I think, Heximus _. I think there's like one place I don't have an underscore, but it's fine. Hope you had a really good time. Let me know if you want more. This was actually really fun. Maybe I'll do some more. I'm not sure. But yeah, have a lovely day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.